Welcome to Google Partners Academy on Air. My name is Ali, and I'm an account manager on the e-commerce team. I'm excited today to talk to you about Shopping Campaigns Goal Optimized. This is the next generation of shopping campaigns, and we've launched this product just about 1 month ago. Today, I will guide you through the benefits and some insights from retailers across the globe. Here's our agenda. I have just about 20 minutes of content, so while I'm presenting, feel free to send through questions. I'll tackle them best I can at the end. For a run-through of the agenda, we'll start with introducing Shopping Campaigns Goal Optimized. What are the benefits? How do they work? And where can you expect your ads to show across Google? Next, we'll walk through a case study from Brazil. And finally, get into some tactical details. What do I need to set this shopping campaign up? First, let's go back to our customers. Shopping behavior has changed dramatically in the last 5 years. Mobile is the heart of on-the-go shopping moments. Shoppers turn to their smartphones to help them discover and buy products they're looking for. Mobile has fractured our customer journey into hundreds of real-time, intent-driven moments. Our attention span is shorter, and we take unscripted, non-linear paths to purchase. The industry is becoming more and more complex, and consumers are growing more demanding, curious, and impatient. Since catching the right shopper in the right moment with the right message is becoming more and more challenging, we're looking towards machine learning to help. We want to help retailers drive sales most efficiently. We recognize that managing campaigns has also grown much more complex and time-intensive. The cost to manage campaigns and maximize performance is accelerating at an unsustainable rate. Currently, to reach your performance goals, you need to optimize across many different formats, channels, audiences, and variables. We've listed just some of them here. As a result of this complexity, we have built and are excited to introduce Shopping Campaigns Goal Optimized. So what are they? Shopping Campaigns Goal Optimized are a new campaign type for retailers that leverage machine learning to drive simplicity, performance, and reach. These campaigns radically simplify campaign management, enabling you to reach high-value shoppers without having to invest more time and effort. Everything is centered around a retailer's top-line objective. We're asking you to shift your mentality that shopping can only exist on Google Search and see Google as a partner to find customers wherever they are and whenever they are online. Goal-optimized shopping campaigns are centered around a business goal. That business goal is to maximize conversion value. User signals are taken into account with each query to determine for whom and what products are shown that will drive the most sales. We serve ads in the moments that matter to the people that matter. Keep in mind, our automation tools are optimizing for every single query, for every single person in real time. Lastly, this product combines the power of shopping and remarketing to reach the right customers across channel with inventory on search, display, YouTube, and Gmail. The goal of this new campaign type is based on business objective. Today we support one, maximize conversion value. This was the KPI we heard most frequently from our customers. This means your campaign will automatically optimize towards maximizing sales revenue within your budget. Optionally, you can set a return on ad spend goal. This will then automatically optimize towards maximum conversion volume at or above the target ROAS. Let's take a look at all the signals that the Google's machine learning algorithm is bidding towards. Note, this campaign type uses more signals in every auction than any other bidding solution. Inputs are a combination of user signals and product or audience insights. Goal-based shopping campaigns optimize across search queries, seasonality, devices, location placements, and more. In tandem, it leverages retailers' data across audience lists, brands, sales, price and basket size, product category, site visitation, and more. To help you reach the right users with the right ad, We've combined traditional shopping with remarketing. This will efficiently maximize sales across Google Channel. You'll use just one feed, one remarketing tag, and hopefully just one campaign. Your budget is automatically allocated across channel based on performance. To reiterate, you only need one feed and one remarketing tag to reach users across Google. We'll optimize across search, display network, YouTube, and Gmail to maximize conversion value. The budget is automatically allocated across channel, so you don't need to manually adjust between search and display remarketing. To see what some of the placements look like, we have examples from search, display network, YouTube, and Gmail. We'll go into these a bit more in depth later on. I see the main benefits of goal-optimized shopping campaigns as product-level reporting across the campaign, fluid recommendations on budget, which also give you the incremental value you could expect with an increase in budget, maximum reach across channel that drives performance. This is all based on machine learning, and much more simple campaign management. We're giving you time back to invest in strategy. Okay, let's look at some of the formats. Here's the first one. It's a detailed look at search on a desktop, google.com shopping property. Note, ads are automatically created for any goal-optimized shopping campaign. We'll move to right side placement on google.com, top ad placement on google.com, and mobile. Here you've got top and right side placement, and note the swipeable carousel. Okay, let's take a look at display. First, we have display for someone who's been to your site, but not necessarily navigated to a specific product or category. These ads are automatically created for you, but you do need to have a few inputs. So you'll give us a brand logo, description, and a catchy headline, and we'll generate a static banner where dynamic banners are not applicable. The examples here show samples of both image and text banners. On to dynamic remarketing. Taking into account previous user browsing behavior and purchase behavior. These show actual products and categories that would be most relevant to the customer. We've got native ads on Gmail. This lives in the Gmail promotions, which is available both on Gmail web and app. And lastly, native ads on YouTube, where placements will be on contextual videos, complemented with some upper funnel placements for customer acquisition. Okay, let's recap. At Google, our goal was to strive for simplicity in campaign management while delivering performance. Performance that is aligned to your marketing objective, increasing sales volume and value, and doing so cross-channel to ensure that budget is spent optimally across search, the display network, YouTube, and Gmail. Onto the case study, we've got Brazil-based New Lens. New Lens offers high-quality contact lenses at affordable prices with recognized reliability. As a pioneer in technology, they were excited to incorporate more automation and machine learning to drive better results. They launched shopping campaign Goal Optimized, and it delivered 57% more revenue at a 61% higher return on ad spend. This information and case study is also available on our AdWords blog. Okay, how do we get started? At the campaign creation stage, you'll input your Merchant Center ID, specify a country of sale, and select Goal Optimized as your campaign type. There is criteria for this campaign type to show in the interface. If you don't see it, you haven't hit that criteria yet, but it will show as you become relevant. Those criteria are 20 shopping conversions in the past 45 days, remarketing tag present on the website, and conversion values passed dynamically. On to bids and budget. For budget, we recommend using the sum of the average daily spend of your current shopping campaign or campaigns. This will maintain a similar strategy. For bidding, By default, we'll use maximize conversion value within a provided budget. Optionally, as I mentioned, you can add a return on ad spend restriction. Note that if your return on ad spend goal is too high, your volume will be very limited. We calculate return on ad spend as conversion value over ad spend times 100. As a tip, look at the average ROAS your existing shopping campaigns have been delivering to set a realistic target. Next, you're presented with product group selection. You can combine a certain segment of your product inventory. However, we suggest testing on all available items. Why? Machine learning can leverage cross-sale signals and use our audience insights to sell customers the next item they need or are looking for. If you're not comfortable putting your entire Google shopping products into one campaign, you can test individual categories and roll out as you see success. Bear in mind, the campaign will get more powerful with the more signals you give it. When creating ads, input just a few things. You need an image and text for headline and description and a business logo. These assets will be used for website visitors who haven't interacted with a specific product on your website. For users who have visited your site or viewed specific products, or even added them to cart, we'll use that relevant product data to build an ad. You have just created your first goal-optimized shopping campaign. We recommend giving the product a few weeks to run before you start to assess results. Always remember when reviewing your performance to be aware of your conversion delay and have at least a few sales cycles of time pass before you start to measure. Here is a recap of the assets that you need to launch. And as a reminder, this campaign type is only available if you've met the following requirements: 20 conversions in the last 45 days, and that is 20 shopping conversions, remarketing tag on the website, and conversion values passed dynamically. So to recap, all you need to do: select the new campaign type, set your budget with target ROAS as optional, choose your products. We do recommend to target all inventory, but there is an option to select specific products or specific product categories. And lastly, add in the creative. Thank you all for your attention. I hope that while listening, you were thinking about your own business or clients that you manage, and some questions came to mind. So let me shift over to our doc and take a look at what's come through. Okay, first question is regarding the budget. How will the budget be allocated between network? This individual is asking specifically about search and display, but overall, the budget will be allocated across all channels. So they're allocated based on performance. You'll set the daily budget, and then our algorithm will automatically decide, based on where your conversions are coming from, how much of that budget to spend on each channel. So it will, with each query, consider search, display, YouTube, or Gmail as a placement for that next dollar to be spent. As a reminder too, this is all based on the goal of returning the most conversion value for you. Okay, let's go to the next one. Oh, this is a question I'm hearing frequently from my customers, but it's asking about why to put all products in one campaign, as it seems like a big risk. And in reality, it's based on how smart our algorithm is and how many inputs we're giving it. So if you give us your full inventory feed and put it in one campaign, it's allowing the algorithm to maximize sales, not just among one product, but cross-sell. So you may have a standout set of SKUs in one product. That would be a great one to test. But in reality, if you could then sell the customer their next item based on your inventory, it would be even more powerful. It also makes comparison as easy as possible so that as our reporting grows and advances, you can see trends within different segments of your inventory and have strategies around such. Okay, next question is around the optional ROAS goal. So the question is, can I set different ROAS targets for products within one campaign? And this is where in the beginning I said one feed, one remarketing tag, and ideally one campaign, but this is a situation or scenario where you should have multiple. So if you have groups of products that have different return on ad spend goals, you should put them into different campaigns and set the ROAS goal on each of those campaigns. It's also the easiest way to optimize. If that's not clear, or anyone has questions, please feel free to follow up with us after. Okay, agency asking about tracking templates and custom parameters. Both are supported. So you can continue to use tracking templates and custom parameters within this new campaign type, shopping campaign, goal optimized. Next one is around conversion data and conversion values that lives outside of AdWords. This specific customer says that they rely on their internal tracking or third-party tracking, as I imagine many of you are also using, and they want to know how goal-optimized shopping campaigns will be used. And right now, ultimately, we support, this campaign type supports conversion values that are running through AdWords. So you would be able to use and build a front-end AdWords shopping campaign goal optimized, and that would be your source of truth. Ideally, down the line, we would be able to use other kinds of sales data, such as the conversion import that this question is speaking to, but the functionality is not currently available in the V1 launch. Okay, next question that just came through from Michael. He says, in light of Google using many signals, does it take custom audiences into consideration and device bid adjustments? So Michael, I'm going to pivot back to this slide. It's a bit back, but I think it's a very useful visual to see all that are taken into account. Let's get here. Okay, so within your AdWords account, I'm sure you're building custom audience lists. Those lists are coming through your own site signals, and also lists such as similar to lists, customer match lists. These are all input through you and the audience manager. And these are all taken into account in determining the bid. So with every query, that bid will be updated just right alongside of with every new user to your website or to a product page, that person is added to one of these unique lists or segments. That will be taken into account with every single query that the auction is entering. So absolutely, device bid adjustments and audience, no matter how strategy your lists are, how complicated or they are all taken into account in determining the bid. Okay, that looks like that was my last question for the day coming through. If anyone has other thoughts, please feel free to send them through and we will get to them offline. And it was my pleasure being here today. Thank you so much for having me for Academy on Air, Shopping Campaign Goal Optimized.